is the coarsest, darkest, kinkiest sheep's wool that has ever existed.
Man, that nigga cut that shit with a comb and razor blade.
And it's hard to do so because everyone has their own opinions about even if we're being oppressed or not. Let's start there.
That Charleston White is starting to look like Malcolm X more and more as the days pass.
Absolutely not.
You will not see what you're fighting for. Your life will never, ever get to the point that you're going to see what you're fighting for. Are you willing for that? Because if you're not, shut the fuck up. And done. Lil Nas X is going to be one of the top 5 greatest artists of all time.
This podcast is sponsored by Graffiti Tax Services. For all your tax preparation needs, you can go to graffititax.com. We're going to put the link right here. It should be somewhere. And yeah, you can head to them for during tax season. And if you have any financial or tax preparation questions, head to Graffiti Tax Services. They're our new sponsor. Thank you to Graffiti Tax Preparation Services. That's it.
All right. You good, Fair?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm just glad we back to it, you know. Got everything rolling, cameras and lights.
Everything
good and we ready to go.
smooth.
We ain't got no music today, so we just gonna get into it. All right, you're now listening to Talk FNF TV with your boy Rhetoric and my lovely and amazing and wonderful co-host, Miss Reality.
Hi, guys.
We got to get into a lot today. We got a lot to get into, a lot of breakdowns to get into. But let's start. Let's get right to it. Shit. So
What's
we gotta
on the list?
We got to talk about your boy Charleston White. So, and it's kind of gonna be kind of layered because these guys kind of have been intersecting a little bit. So it's gonna be Charleston White and our favorite Dr. Umar. So I'm about to play this little clip for y'all real quick, so we can get into this. All right, so this is gonna be Cam Newton had if you haven't listened to his podcast, like Funky Fridays. I think that's the name of his podcast. So if you haven't seen his podcast, he just recently had Charleston White. So everybody knows Charleston White is a super controversial figure. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely is.
Hated in all circles that is regarding rap or criminality.
Yeah.
He is definitely the biggest talker.
He's a contrarian, definitely.
Oh, for sure. But I just want to kind of start with this little clip here because, like I said, a lot of this stuff was real interesting. So y'all check out right now Charleston White on Cam Newton's Funky Fridays.
See, this is the thing, Charleston. Like, I think everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery. There's no denying that you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. Mm-hmm. They wasn't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about this? These niggas talking about killing each other. That nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them, talking about booty holes. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up into my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. Hey, yo, Easy, why you wear your pants like that? I wear my pants like that because that's easy access, baby. Easy, why you talk like that? I talk like that to get my point across. Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing a bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention, and I was going to the Supreme Court changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then. So, nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. A ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listen. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention. Checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We f***ed up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases are teenagers. What y'all so caught up about? Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all talking about and these kids can't read? Come on, my nigga. So if we gonna be real, let's be real. I'm not bashing the black woman in her BBLs. I'm not bashing the black woman because she wearing eyelashes. I'm not fucking with the sister because she got too many baby daddies. I'm addressing men. Just like we abandoned no justice, no peace for George Floyd. Are we still mad about George Floyd? Are we still mad about police shooting? Is that why we not kneeling no more? Are we still boycotting the NFL? What happened to all these things? What happened? Nigga, because I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice while y'all stuck on my delivery. I'm still mad why ain't now motherfucker tore up the country behind Tamir Rice. Baby Tamir Rice at that. Since we so in tune.
So he brought up an interesting point. We've heard this discussion beforehand with the quote unquote tone, the tone police. We saw it with the late great Kevin Samuels. And like I said,
may he burn in hell.
That's crazy. But the thing with Charleston White is like he's such a, like you said, contrarian. He's also like not a consistent figure either. Because he had a part in there where he was talking about like hitting his baby mama. Did you see that one?
I did not see that, no. But he does have like little stuff like that where he talk about well, not little. As far as like his content, it pops up randomly where he'll talk about like violence against women and stuff like that, and it's just random and it doesn't fall in line with his rhetoric at all. He
was like, You hit your wife, Charleston? He said, no, but I will. Yeah, he did. And then he was like, I hit my baby mama. I had to go whoop, hit in the back seat. That nigga's so crazy. But Cam did bring up a point where I think that we have to stress this point a lot more. Y'all can't be out here trying to be heroes. Because he was like, oh, if you would have did that in front of me or you would have hit a woman in front of me, like, I'm gonna have to see you about that kind of. You know, so that's what kind of Cam said to him, and he was like, "You don't say nothing about me about my woman. Like, whatever go on over here, you better be ready to die about mine." Like one of the phrases he kept using was like, "You better be ready to go to jail or hell when you fucking with him anytime." So that's why I say he's just
kind of smooth though.
I mean, like I said, he says it all play. Like he says a lot of problematic shit, but he drops it like. With a little bit of sauce to it,
like only an older black man could.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, he's an experienced individual. That's what a lot of people I know when I first heard about him, everything I saw was comedian. So I thought he was just somebody kind of like there was a dude in Chicago. I think it was doing it. He was a comedian. He got killed.
I thought he was a comedian when I first came across his content.
Yeah, like the same stuff he was doing. There was another comedian who was out there like exposing niggas and saying all that stuff similar to him, but he got shot. I don't know if it was I don't know if he was in Texas too, but he might have been. He was in Texas or Chicago. I can't remember the guy's name, but that's what I thought the time he was on. But bruh, he been on that self defense. Like you ain't playing about him. Like and all the stuff he said. Like they went on the list of celebrities where he was like talking about Will Smith, talking about Jada Pinkett Smith. Like he was all talking about just saying crazy stuff about all of them. And he was just like, "Hey man, this is what y'all want. These are the reactions that y'all want. I'm just giving y'all what y'all want so I can then spread my message." Which is what he was kind of getting into. But like, I just feel like there's a lot of blind witnesses for Charleston. Like, I don't think that there's people there that's being super consistent when it comes to him. Because he had another little clip and folks were just like, oh, he always been for the black community. But maybe I'm just hearing it incorrectly. Maybe I'm just tripping when I was listening to this clip. So I'm gonna play that for y'all real quick. And this is gonna be Charleston White. He's gonna be sitting in front of some congressional hearing. People look like in his local city. So give me 1 second.
White, I will remind you that this is a civil body.
This is in 2018.
If your language is inappropriate, you will be removed from the chamber.
Well, I'm not a civil man.
Starting off
This country once sold my ancestors, so civility is something that black people typically don't get exposed to in this country. But I do understand the Constitution, so I do come in uncivil behavior. Say, brother, where you go? The brother, you right here in the blue shirt, man, I love you. But I want to remind you guys that there's somewhere in the Bible that it was God who hardened the heart of Pharaoh. And you guys kind of represent Pharaoh in modern day times. And when I look at you guys and I see these good people come out and talk with their children, I don't see you guys show any compassion. Carrie Moon is probably about the only one who I really see any God-like spirit when I sit back and I just look from the outside. But I want to remind some of these white people, they got some black people coming to y'all neighborhood.
Charleston.
And they got some diseases. They got syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea. They got some good people.
Charleston, you'll be removed.
Okay, so this is from the little Charleston.
I don't understand what just happened.
That's the shit that was so crazy to me. Okay, so this is from the Charleston White little page. You know what I'm saying, on Twitter, so called the Menace or whatever. It's Charleston White, and people and in the thing he says Charleston White goes off at city council meeting. Security guard drags him out 2018. Clearly, none of y'all. I was reading people like, oh, he for the people. They don't want to hear the truth. This nigga said black people bringing the diseases. He said that in the council meeting.
Like what? What is happening?
Like, do you see the
what was his
the
point
juxtaposition
that he was
here?
trying to get across?
They didn't let him get to it, but like, that didn't sound like that was for the people. That sounded like he was shitting on. That sounded like Uncle Ruckus.
He sounds like Uncle Ruckus sometimes, genuinely.
He really that's who he like. He's Uncle Ruckus mixed with Stink Meaner.
Yeah.
Like if they did the Dragon Ball Z fusion, is you gonna get Charleston White?
Literally, because sometimes it kind of like dog whistle sounds like some type of respectability politics when you hear him.
It's crazy because like I've just been noticing this trend of just people blindly following folks. Like it's even with the whole Gilbert Arenas thing with our last clip, and everybody's sitting here literally not listening to the person who's making the statement on what the reason why they did their particular action. And because somebody else is just saying, believe this, people just fall for it. Like I want to go through some of these quotes because it was just completely asinine what some of these folks was just saying. Like, never until this day have I seen another side of Uncle Charles. Salute. Been standing on business. This is regarding the same clip I just played for y'all.
Did they hear the same thing we just heard?
Let me see. From this video, I didn't see anything wrong. Maybe he could have told them he knows they don't care. Huh? Did y'all not listen to the last part? This dude is a legend. And then the shirt he had on said nigga on it. Had a white shirt with red nigga on it. But like, I'm just listening to these people who like all they're seeing is a scenario. They're not even seeing like what's actually being heard or said or what's going on. They don't even know why he's there, what they were talking about or anything. But they're just like, bro, you out here. He's been out here doing God's work. What the fuck? Jess Derrick, you're an idiot. Like, what is wrong with you?
Not his ad name.
Hey, man. Like, this, somebody said hard to support, bro, but it's hard to hate him, too. Like, what are y'all? I don't see this clip is what makes people want to say that. Am I off? Am I tripping?
I don't think you're tripping at all because he's a polarizing figure, definitely.
So Obama Rowland said Charleston White is starting to look like Malcolm X more and more as the days pass.
Absolutely not.
Yo, what is wrong with y'all niggas, yo?
Y'all are wildin'. He does not look anything like Malcolm X.
Y'all niggas is out. It's insane. Like, the bar is in hell.
The bar for like
any level of
our leaders,
consistency.
black leaders, is definitely in hell.
any kind of consistency. Like I said, I'm not against what he
now it is.
I'm not against any of the merit when he talks about, hey, fixing the community, making things better for the children, criticizing the rap music, because that shit is problematic as fuck. Like, I'm with Charleston White on a lot of the stuff he says, but then when you go to the beating women and then saying outlandish shit about black people, unprovoked.
Like, it's always unprovoked.
Like, that shit, I'm still trying to figure out where did that...
Is that your tactic? Like, is that what you think is going to get us to listen for you to then spread your message? Because it kind of seems... But it kind of seems like...
counterproductive?
Yeah, because...
That's to the degrees, like, dude, does he even
you
care?
kicking me before, and then you're handing me like a pamphlet. Like, what is the?
Because it's crazy. Because it's like
you're hurting me to get my attention to tell me to do better.
Yeah, like it's a weird kind of old slave. It kind of comes from slavery, but like it's hard to, because even he was even saying some of the shit that I was saying.
Everything comes from slavery.
No, yeah, but he was kicking some of the shit that I would even kick though. Like he was even talking about. They was talking about the Dion situation, right? That was like the bulk of the interview because Cam Newton was just obsessed about him saying fuck Dion. And so the discussion kept going into about celebrities and where they all kind of stand pack. And Charleston was like, hey, if you're going to be here for the community, sometimes that means you got to sacrifice. Sometimes that means taking less so that the community can have more.
Yeah. Because
like he made a great example was when Dion left to go to Colorado, he took a whole bunch of that talent that was at Jackson State. Like I even just saw in the transfer portal this year, a kid who's at Jackson State just transferred to Colorado. So you got what he just said was the main thing. You're removing talent. You're just using it to get a look. And then you're not really sacrificing so the greater good. Because he even said Aiden Ross offered me $5 million to be with him. But he said he took significantly less with Say Cheese and that company so that he could be with the niggas.
Yeah.
So it's like you kicking the shit that I kick. Like you and me would be on a similar path in regards to this conversation.
Yeah, because you have that same rhetoric all the time.
That's like my shit. That's my bag.
Take less so your community can thrive.
And that's always been the thing that I've been preaching. And it even kind of goes into this next little part we're going to talk to. We're going to be kind of interchanging between Umar and Dr. Umar in Charleston. Dr. Umar did an interview with Big Loon. And Loon, I'm about to play this. Your country ass better not copyright my shit. Don't do that. Nah, for real. Loon be sending bots on nigga shit and all that. But Umar ate your ass up in this. He really went at that nigga. And this is, like I said, the conversation that needs to be had. This is a little bit longer of it, but it's
Ed Reed and Randall Cunningham and all these ex NFL greats to these HBCUs, they gonna steal our money. This is $1 billion empire. We cannot afford for the HBCU to steal all the top tier athletes because there will be a reversal of power in D1 sports. This is what they said. And they said, we know Dion ain't the loyal type to the black community because he the one who also criticized Colin Kaepernick for taking a knee. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get the whitest school in the country to offer him some money to come teach them. Because he could have went somewhere. They were making a statement. Dion was sent to Colorado to make a statement that every one of them ninjas got a price. Find his and pay him off.
You know what I think? I think, and they, listen. See them faces?
Here, Loon. Loon about to start tap dancing.
Y'all feel him, listen.
He about to.
When he sit back and do you like this.
Doing all that country ass shit.
When he sit back and do you like this right here. He kicking the highest game he can kick right there.
Trying to dilute the brand, calling it game.
But it's effective. Listen.
That's disgusting, Loon.
What I believe is that in college sports, we have to be effective to get higher, to do certain things. Just like you, I want you to look at it through your lens and the things you've been able to do and how you had to exit certain routes. You had black people come and try to fix your school up, and you had an issue with that.
Now he's shitting on the community.
The power structure calls for us to need a handoff, need an assist, need something to put us in a position.
Black contractors scheming and scamming ain't got nothing to do with Dion running to 1.1% black.
This is what I'm saying about Colorado. So here, let's wrap that HBCUs and business in
Start
general,
dancing,
not HBCUs, but business in general has no moral clause.
I disagree with that.
Tell
From
me.
a European standpoint, yes, we ain't Europeans. Our business always have
European
a clause.
loon.
So for
Integrity.
us to not to have access to power, what business or industry do we even control?
We a $2 trillion people, my
What
brother.
business or industry
We
do
don't,
we
and
control?
that's the problem. And we
okay,
ain't
so
never
what?
control
All right,
none.
so his
Leave the
access
black
to
school for the white one.
his access to power goes through
Boulder, Colorado.
the power structure.
All this money Dion making for them. By
Boulder,
the time
Colorado.
he's done, he would have made far more for them than he earned from them. Not only that, God forbid
That's everything.
if he ever begin. But the point is, he shouldn't even be in that position because you had the chance to restructure an entire HBCU athletic system permanently, and you sold it out for money to go to a white college.
Talk about it.
That's the facts.
Disagree with that.
Talk
It's
about
the
it.
facts. It's undisputable. That's what he did.
It's undisputable.
Why he not still at Jackson?
He's not at Jackson because he had an opportunity call
An opportunity to go to coach at a white school.
to showcase his skills in a different level.
Oh, we don't know what Dion is capable of?
No, not in college. Not again,
Oh, okay,
you
so
have
now we
to
shitting on a
coach in
black
these
man.
Different markets. The same way you got to go speak in different markets. Same way I got to podcast
But I don't
in different
compromise.
markets. It ain't about
Talk about it.
compromise.
It is. He
It's about
compromised.
Talk
results.
about it.
I keep telling you, I'm showing up to show out.
No, you're
I
not.
ain't showing up to do that other stuff.
Results for who?
For who? Talk about it.
For my stat sheet, for what I've been
For
able
you,
to see.
country ass
Yeah,
nigga.
so if he's
They trying to turn black people to a permanent underclass, and you talk about stat sheets? Burn the damn stat sheets.
Burn them.
Nah, you need that though. Now, if that's the case, you would sleep in the mop room at your school.
I will be.
Talk about it.
Man,
Once I get
These
there.
are future plans, but this dude here is working now. I'm telling you, if you
At a
believe
white
what
college.
you're telling me, you will walk in that school and say, "Damn it with the house, damn it with the car." Until this school get up and rolling, Umar don't got nothing.
Well,
That
I
is
agree with
Umar,
him.
nigga.
So that's my
But
point.
you can't compare my commitment to the black community to Dion's.
Talk about
because
it.
He has yet to show it.
You don't think he's saving children?
Doing what?
Talk about it.
Being the motivation.
Oh my God. They don't need no more motivation, bro.
Continue.
They need
Rest
resources
my case.
and
Thank you.
So you
opportunity.
don't think motivation is necessary?
Brother, to whom much is given,
Much is
much
tested.
is required.
You telling
talk
this to
about
me,
it.
I got a lot.
Dion has a lot.
Yeah.
So for you to tell me that he's somehow benefiting black children because they see him winning at a white college, that's the same argument Obama maniacs made when Barack was in the White House and Negroes said just him being there was a benefit to black people.
Talk
Only
about it.
problem with that, it didn't play out in the statistics. High
Talk
school
about it.
graduation didn't go up.
Nope.
Crime didn't go down.
Nope.
You understand? We didn't do better on a single index in this country as a result of Obama being in the White House. So now you're giving me Dion on the white football field, Barack Obama.
Fun fact, really quick.
Yo, ISO on me one time. I gotta tell y'all niggas what's up. All right.
Just really quick. Obama was like one of the only presidents that didn't visit Haiti also, and he's the only black president. Continue.
All right, so I gotta talk to y'all niggas one time. Shout out to Umar. I want to give a shout out to Umar, and I want to give one partial gunshot, a little load up first. This for Charleston White. Yo, this is the conversations that need to be had. We need to stop with this bullshit celebrity worship. It needs to end. All of you podcasters, you people who are associated one step over to these A-list celebrities, y'all gotta stop with the dick riding. It's disgusting. Inspiration is bullshit. All right? If you're not providing resources and capital, we don't want to hear it anymore. We don't want to see you pull up in your whips. We don't want to see you show your houses and post all that bullshit. It's over with. It's done for that. It's niggas like Umar sleeping in the school. I seen this nigga Umar apartment in the lives. Them shits ain't hitting on nothing.
Yeah, it's
My
not
nigga
good.
is putting it in the ground for his fucking people. This nigga Charleston White, I ain't never seen this nigga in no myriad. I haven't seen this nigga in any kind of name brand, but he pulling up and he ready.
He definitely be shopping at the hood fashion malls.
I'm tired of y'all niggas with all this bullshit. Continue to be who you are, but call a spade a fucking spade. Y'all niggas are selfish. Y'all niggas are individualistic motherfuckers. I don't want to hear this community talk no more for none of you niggas. Y'all not about that. You need to understand. This shit takes sacrifice. This shit take that real heart, that real commitment. You will not see what you're fighting for. Your life will never, ever get to the point that you're going to see what you're fighting for. Are you willing for that? Because if you're not, shut the fuck up. All you're doing is buying up the community and fucking it up.
Period.
Tired of this shit, man. I seriously am. I'm sick and tired of all these niggas out here come out here talking about inspiration. I want to do this for this and do for that, but then you still doing the same old fucking bullshit. If it ain't for men like this, what the fuck else we gonna have? Y'all call them all these other names. Y'all call them crazy, lunatics. They on the bullshit, but they the only fucking ones with the real fucking message. Been plenty of times I seen Umar criticize Charlemagne saying, bro, you care too much about that celebrityism. You doing that celebrity worship. When are y'all gonna do something for the people who actually go out and purchase what y'all selling? The folks who look like you that you tell the stories of. You talk about being in the hood, being in the streets, seeing a nigga get laid down. Y'all ain't seen that shit in years. Y'all ain't seen that shit. It's people doing that shit right fucking now, living that life. The life that you exploit. Shit. Sorry, man, I got super serious, y'all.
You did. That was, but you're very passionate about it, obviously. So it showed.
Was it too much?
No.
Okay.
It was loud.
Was it? You think it was effective?
It definitely was.
Man, like I said, bro, y'all just gotta understand, man. If you're not willing to sacrifice for the community, just understand one true thing. Don't come out here when motherfuckers is robbing and stealing from the people who have. Don't get mad when they out here start taking from y'all. Don't get mad because y'all don't want to look out for the people at the bottom. Y'all keep wanting to demonize these children who are making these horrible decisions, crashing out, rather than trying to be proactive in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm hearing about all this stuff, like especially back in Maryland, kids, the rates of the absences are like super high for like kids in middle school and above and things like that. And
they breaking into cars, people.
killing people, all sorts of stuff. And it's like, yeah, I understand that that's not every kid, and you know, these particular kids may or may not be doing it for any particular reason. Some may be a survivor, some may be like, hey, I'm just trying to do some shit that I seen on TV or the movies. Like it can be all.
Or they're just doing stuff that everybody else is doing around them.
That
and they
too.
think it's more normal than it should be.
Yeah. And a large problem is too, like, especially with the young boys, what I don't think they talk about enough is like the fact that this identity, and I think it's starting to be for young women too, this identity of being hood or being like a thug, like that really validates you, especially in your youth. Like more so than it does as a grown man. In the youth, especially when you're like if you go into school with people who not part of your race, you know, people who aren't aware, they're going to assume for you to be what they think black people are.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to apply those kind of ideologies on you, all those stereotypes and bullshit. They're going to apply all that. And then you seem to get this bad influence because you're like, well, when I act this particular way that may not be where I'm from, I get rewarded for it. People respect me. People
they think I'm cool.
They think I'm cool. Girls look at me a particular way when I do these behaviors. And again, we keep wanting to criticize the action, but then nobody wants to take a stand on the actual steps that would alleviate it. Like, when we gonna make the niggas that work at trades cool? Like, when we gonna start making those people cool? I know one way you can pay them more. Like, if a kid actually looked at, I could go out of high school, go to the trade, and make some money, be able to go out, do my life, live my life, I'm pretty sure they would rather do that than sell drugs.
100%. If there were actual, like, wood shop classes and workshop and different trade options in schools, in high schools specifically, then that would be amazing because kids would know what their options are. If those resources are available at blacker schools, that would be amazing. And I think that would be a step.
And a lot of these kids they don't see any other option. Like, they
need to know what they can do because there are so many things. I'm sure you have the same sentiment that I learned in my adulthood that I could have done, that I'm like, I should have done that. Like, that would have been so easy, and I didn't have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars trying to go to college and this and that, and I would have been happy and made an amazing living for myself.
No, for sure. Even with that, they don't have the example to even want to be. Like, if you look at right now, a person doing a normal job, doing a normal everyday experience, that's not ideal. Like, there's people who are doing the right thing and are struggling.
It doesn't look good, especially like on social media now.
Yeah, you got social media, you got just thinking about the parents, what they looking at, the teachers' lifestyles, because
everyone is
younger.
hustling, everyone has designer on, the kids are going to school in middle part bust down 24 inches Dior sneakers, Lanvin sneakers. Like, it's absolutely insane. And that's what they're seeing. And then they think that they have to keep up with like that type of.
And they'll do anything they can to do it.
Yeah.
Especially when they go at home and they see what they mamas have and their parents have, which is very little. Like, we have to understand.
And
like,
you resent your parents for making an honest living.
Yeah. And even then, but again, it's not even ideal because they're struggling. Like, nobody should be working 40 hours a week at a company making billions of dollars and they go home and be struggling, not be able to pay their bills and still have money left over. Mm-hmm. Like, that's real conversations that we not having, that we don't want to get to. Like, we want to criticize and demonize poor people.
They're not lazy.
And instead, well, it's not that.
Like,
they're not,
poor people are not
lazy.
Conditioned
They're just properly.
Not.
Like, they don't have the same access to certain particular things, and they don't have certain hopes and aspirations either.
No.
Because it doesn't look plausible, or even if it does look plausible, the outcome is not ideal. Like, why would I struggle to work a job for somebody when I can go hustle, be with my partners all day, and we have enough money to where I can break off my baby mama some money? I'll tell this story right here, right? So one time, I was going out to the store, and I walked across the street, go to the store, and I seen a dude that I talk to, chop it every once in a while, and he had a rock in his pocket. Rock was probably about this big, you know what I'm saying? Probably about the size of a small ping pong ball, probably like half the size of a ping pong ball. Mm-hmm. And I walk in, I say what's up to him, and then I go into the store. Normal store trip, grab a few things, in and out, not a long line. I come out. This nigga had $300 and a quarter of the rock still left. I'm sitting there like, well, I'm doing the wrong fucking job, my nigga. Like, you wasn't even in here. I wasn't even there for 5 minutes. And you come out, you count $300 right now.
It takes me hours to make that, and then they take taxes out.
Yes, this nigga got tax-free. The only tax he got is the re-up.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, okay, I can understand why that shit looks a lot better than what I did. Because what he just did was 5 minutes. What I'm about to do, 9 to 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is, I can't compete with that.
Yeah. It's very tempting, but then you got to think about the fact that jail.
Yeah, but I'm saying jail. When
jail.
What is the existence of not having enough living check to check? You know what I'm saying? What is that? You're literally just doing enough, eating enough, providing for yourself just enough to go back to work so you can do it again. Is that not jail?
It's a different type of jail, but it's a better jail.
I mean, it's debatable.
Because I get 2 days off, and on them 2 days, at least I can go to the park.
I've worked in a prison. And when you take it back and you take away the fact that you don't see family and things like that,
yeah.
When you're really just looking at it, somebody who's working, grinding, that's what it looks like. These niggas had places they had to go to at certain times of the day, just like a job. And that's all it was a routine, day-to-day meals. But again, day meals was the bare minimum. Like, it's all the clothes. Everything was just like having the bare minimum just to go to the next week. And it's like, that's what these kids are seeing. Mm-hmm. They're not seeing real good examples of this that coming from honest living. And until we fix that, all this other shit is bullshit. And that's why these people like Cam Newton, these folks like Big Loon, these folks like Charlamagne the Guy, they're all part of the issue. Because they want to benefit from that exchange that we aren't realizing that's going on. This celebrity exchange. It's insane. And we can wrap it up here, because I think we've been going on a little bit longer. But That's how you give me that look. But I think it's just honest to kind of just point these people out and these individuals out and understand, like, we have to change the actual culture of how we view these things. And if we don't do that, we're going to get the same results.
How?
Change the actual culture?
Yeah, because
one thing is valuing, like,
it's one thing to, like, talk about it, but I think it's very hard to do it because, like Charleston White said, there are smaller things that we could have done that we've never stuck to.
Yeah.
Boycotts, fucking, like, things of this nature that we've never, like, as a people, we never stick to one accord. And it's hard to do so because everyone has their own opinions about even if we're being oppressed or not. Let's start there. You know?
Yeah.
So it seems impossible. And then it's just like, why even try?
But see, that's the part that they win at when we say that.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking you how.
My part would be we have to start by empowering the things that we want to see. Like, that has to be the first thing. If I want to see, like, an idea, like, we'll just go off for just a random out of this. Let's just talk about niggas who say, the misogynist men who say, oh, women need to be cooking and having children and things like that. If we don't create a reality where that is beneficial for the women to make that choice, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing else happens in this world where we don't initially put everything so that it all falls in a particular place for us. Like, people, they want people to buy houses. What do they do when your house loses money? You can write it off as taxes. So you're giving people options and benefit that encourage it. What's another thing? When you get married, your incomes become one and potentially you could pay less in taxes. Benefit to become married. What happens when you have kids? You can write them off on your taxes. A benefit to having kids. Like, you have to create things within the culture that benefits that. So if I see, hey, I need a labor force, I need people who are willing to work hard, well, motherfucker, you need to pay them for that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see that them pay that, if I wake up, like with me, I woke up, I saw my dad go to work every day. I saw my mom go to work every day. And guess what? We all had great things. We had nice stuff. My mom could change cars when she wanted to. My dad could get any tool he needed to when he needed to do a project or anything. There was never a part where it was a struggle for finances. And then that made for me to be like, oh, okay, it's nothing wrong with going to a job every day and doing your best and working hard because you can benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to create the reality that you see in the world that you want to see. If I see my mama going to work every day and it ain't adding up to shit, well, fuck a job. I'm hitting a B&E. I'm busting down a rock. Because them niggas, they look fly.
Yeah, they getting bitches. They got the cars. They got the clothes. They outside. They doing what they want.
So, I mean, at some point, we as a culture, we as top to bottom have to invest. And if not, them niggas gonna keep taking. And I don't feel bad for y'all. If y'all don't have that kind of empathy and wanting to show that grace to people, yo, I don't feel bad for y'all at all. Mm-hmm. Take them niggas shit. Just don't take my shit.
Not our shit.
You know what I'm
What's
saying?
next?
All right, so we got to get into, man, this shit is, to me, it's kind of disrespectful. So it's been Druski has been on top of the the world in regards to this internet fame. I saw somebody call him an anthropologist because of his latest skit where he did with the Roll Tide.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of y'all folks has been getting a little disrespectful. So like I said, me and Druski, we pieced it up. You know what I'm saying? After Birdman did what he did to you, we good. So we can bring you up on the show now. I don't feel no problem about that. But people have been saying that Druski and Dave Chappelle have equivalent stand-up runs. Like, this run that Druski has been on, his quote-unquote skit run, is better than the run that Dave Chappelle did.
It is not.
Y'all are so disrespectful.
Period. It just is not. Right?
I don't even understand how
like
y'all
it just isn't. Dave Chappelle put more thought behind all of his skits than Druski did. Druski is doing skits, like, even though it's on, I'm not saying that it being on social media takes away from it, but also I'm saying that it being on social media takes away from it.
like, come on now. We talking about Dave Chappelle, Neil Brennan, R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, Danielle, what's his name? Sorry, Danielle. I always forget your name. Ashley Larry. You know what I'm saying?
What is Donnell Jenkins?
No, I don't think it's Jenkins. I think it's like something else.
Jones?
Maybe Jones.
I think it's Jones.
We're just going to call the nigga Ashley Larry. So Ashley Larry, all these guys, like I said, some of the greatest comedic minds that have ever graced the stage were writing these skits. Like, I understand Druski, he probably got his team. I'm pretty sure he got some writers and stuff that help him out with his stuff too. But no, bro. Like the production on these skits, I'm gonna be honest with you. There isn't any skit better that Druski has done that was better than the internet skit that Dave Chappelle did. And that internet skit was mid-tier Dave Chappelle.
God damn it, I forgot what I was about to say, but there are lists.
It's Danielle Rawlings.
Yes, there's a list of Dave Chappelle skits that I can think of that are better than Druski skits. And this is what I was going to say. Dave Chappelle put out Chappelle Show what year? Decades
Early
ago.
2000s. Like, mid 2000s.
Decades ago. This, and you're still talking about it. It has stood the test of time as far as comedy for generations. So it's like, why are we comparing these two things? There's no comparing these two things.
Like, and all of his stuff too, don't like, they're doing a little thread. Let's get his name.
Druski is
Trav.
hilarious though.
AKA Trav did a thread of Druski where he did all like kind of his moments. But a lot of that stuff was like interviews. Like, he had skits. Don't get me wrong.
I can't wait to see what Dave Chappelle says about this in his next stand-up special, because the way he's been doing stuff, like he's been bringing stuff up on the internet, and I think he might talk about this.
And I just want to, like I said, because my thing is this. You can't put Druski into that class until that stand-up comes. I say that every time we talk about comedians, but until he gives that hour and shows that he can control the stage by himself, not with the funny business.
Does Druski do any stand-up at all? I don't think he does stand-up. He's doing a bunch of other stuff. He has his little like fake record label, Could Have Been Records. Like, he's on tour with Could Have Been Records. He's
That's
not.
what everybody
Is
thought
he
was gonna
doing
be stand-up.
stand-up?
That's what everybody thought the Could Have Been tour was going to be, him doing stand-up. But it's not. It's him doing the tryouts in front of a stage.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, to me, again, that's why I can never put Druski has his moment. He's had his different funny like skits. I'm not gonna take nigga away from him. He's funny as fuck.
Druski is not a stand-up comedian.
But to me, you can't put him in that vein, even for skit. Like, the production isn't nowhere near, the writing isn't nowhere near. Like, Dave's shit is the test of time.
Bro, the haters ball
still relevant. Like, you could play that right now and niggas will still laugh. Like, hard.
Tyrone Biggums, like
a classic character.
That stuff, like
that's what the Druski characters don't be having names. They don't be having nothing else, no layers to them. They just be that person that you know at that party.
It's just relatable content. And I guess that
But Dave Chappelle did that too.
But he did it just so much more.
He layered it though.
It
was politics,
it was more
relatable
complicated.
content. Like, you really had to be someone in that kind of field, but you could still laugh at it because it was just good, funny humor, like good, funny jokes.
And it's really unfortunate that he felt like he was making fun of black people, because I never got that from Chappelle's show.
Well, I mean, it was more so if you watch that last season, some of that last season, those jokes, that's where it kind of came from. It wasn't more so the other seasons. But like I said, it's just wild that Pokes would even want to put those two, like, we even make that distinction. Like, you can't even tell. I'm rich, bitch. Like, come on.
Fuck your couch.
There isn't really anything from Druski's that he's put into his that wasn't already part of the zeitgeist.
Shirts. Like, there's so many, like, just
Do you
random.
want some pancakes?
Him, fucking Lil Jon and Oprah. Like, just random nonsense.
Like I said, just the world that he created with his characters and his jokes was just otherworldly. Like, you can say what you want about Dave Chappelle. I know I've shitted on him when it's been deserving, but you can't do that.
Yeah, because you had a little transphobic moment there, sir.
Oh, it's a transphobic life. That nigga is super transphobic.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're back.
So we were talking about how Druski is not Dave Chappelle at all.
No, he's not. But we can kind of get off that. We can't stay in that world just a little bit just to report on this. So MK Slat, I don't know if y'all familiar. He was one of the dudes that did that imitation of Shiggy Wiggy.
He yelled that all over the place for mad long.
Cause Shiggy Wiggy. That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't gonna tell you, bro. Working in a prison, bro. Like prison songs is lit. Like them niggas got a lot of time. They be doing like wild bridges, like no lie.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing as like sailors on a boat.
Work. That's exactly what it's like.
It's the
like
same thing.
Niggas like
they came up with hymns and
spirituals, all that. Good
yeah.
shit. niggas be having some great little music
So
in the pen.
pass a key to your witcher.
But I just want to report on this. So he was arrested along with 5 people facing drugs, weapon charges after a drug bust in Irondale. So that's where they got.
Ooh, Georgia?
I don't know if it's Georgia. I thought it was
Irondale.
Florida.
Okay, I thought there is an Irondale.
And he's
Georgia.
being
It don't
currently
matter.
held on, this is according to Code Red TV, he is currently being held on a $3 million bond. So,
$3 million?
yeah, that nigga was on some bullshit.
This nigga did every crime.
Right? I wonder is that, you better get that $300K ready, boy. That's 10%.
Ooh, I hope you have that.
All right, so let's get into my boy Jonathan Majors, man. So the Jonathan Majors trial has started, and
He walked in hand with his black woman, Megan Good.
shout out to a nigga knowing how to run a good play, yo.
His PR team was like, listen, it's going to be some weird shit that comes out.
You can tell this is his first black woman too.
We need you to get into the good graces of black women. You saw that video of him like fixing her hair.
That's how you could tell.
He literally ran up. He was like, oh. It was so awkward.
And then
it was not natural at all.
Then he missed the main part that was the worst part that needed to get touched up.
Because he doesn't know how to deal with hair with any curling.
He was like, yo, baby girl, it's so coarse. I ain't used to this. I'm used to the hair stringy.
Even though the hair atop my head is the coarsest, darkest, kinkiest sheep's wool that has ever existed.
Man, that nigga cut that shit with a comb and razor blade. That nigga do everything old school. I bet that nigga has candles at the house. He probably has no lights. Like everything, he just wants to be an old nigga.
Definitely.
Like everything about him, like I understand why he's with her now, because he sees himself as a 40-year-old man.
He definitely drinks warm milk from the teat of the cow.
Oh yeah, straight raw milk, like a heathen.
Yeah.
That nigga probably go every morning, go check on the chickens.
Somebody said it looked like he got a harmonica in his pocket
all the time. Like he is the blues.
Yeah.
Like that's what he looks like. He looks like the blues. If you could personify that, it would be Jonathan Majors.
He look like he know how to grow some mean corn.
Like he definitely can cut up like the cow. Like he definitely gonna be the nigga that show you how to cut up the cow. Like into good slabs.
He knows how to butcher.
So we got to get into some of this stuff that's been revealed from this case. So unlike the YSL case, the people in here, these folks seem to know what they're doing. Because remember, his lawyer at first was on some bullshit. I hope he fired him or her. Because remember, they was releasing like stuff that made him look worse.
Yeah.
Into public. So I hope that you didn't go to court with them. I hope Megan got you a better team. But
I don't know what Megan. I hope Marvel got you a better team.
Somebody. Marvel, I don't know. Marvel might be pulling out. But this is what it said right here. So this is one of the most egregious things that have come out of the court so far. So mind you, again, we've said this woman was from the Caucasus Mountains, who was his ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So she was of the paler variety. And he had a request for her. You know, some of the simple stuff we know from most guys. Full compliance, you know, sacrifice for me, you know, normal shit. But this nigga took it over the top.
Normal shit.
Okay, so he asked this milk of magnesia to conduct herself more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. This nigga might be my hero.
How dare you be with a white woman and then ask her to be with the utmost of black, to be like the utmost of black women, and then black women who were with black men that were like civil rights leaders and like the first black president. Like, what? No, not. He said Michelle Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who do you think you are?
Yo, that's kind of player, yo.
Who do you think you are that you deserve a first lady like figure or a woman of the church, the first lady of the church like figure like Coretta Scott or Michelle Obama?
Well, he's a strong black man. Like,
You beating bitches, allegedly.
Okay, so for one thing, he's a strong black man. Like, if you feel any kind of confidence in yourself, you gonna want a Coretta. Like, you gonna want a Coretta, and you gonna want, Michelle Obama might be a little, iffy on that. She a little talkative, but you gonna want a Coretta.
You don't know if Coretta was talkative or not because it was a different time.
A good time. Held it down time. Coretta held it down. I don't give a fuck what you gonna say. Coretta held it the fuck down.
She did.
I still think it's hilarious though. Like,
Dr. King was fucking on white women.
Allegedly. Even even when we go back to damn, you made me lose. That's what that shit was funny. Okay, let's just get into this. So I just think it's hilarious that every time we want to reference a black woman being solid and holding it down, we always go back to Coretta. We got to stop abusing her name like that. We taking advantage of her name.
Is that what we go back to all the time?
J. Cole said it.
He did.
J. Cole said it in his song. Every time, we got to stop letting her be the poster child for women just taking it on the chin. Because that's fucked up. I agree now. I will say this. I agree with the sentiment that if, the women of today if Coretta was like the women of today, we would still be in Jim Crow. Like, if he had y'all, like the women that we got out here right now, we would still be full Jim Crow right now. Red line up and everything.
You think the millennial women and the Gen Z and X women wouldn't have been able to
y'all would have sold us out for better bathrooms and fountains. It just would have been it would have been black women fountains and then black men fountains.
It probably would have been y'all because it was definitely a black man that sold Fred Hampton out for what, $300?
He did it for more than $300. The nigga that you talking about, he did that shit for years. He got like a couple $100,000 doing what he was doing.
Okay.
When he played
the one that killed him,
the one who helped set him up. Yeah, that was the nigga who killed himself when he told everybody about that.
Good.
He did the same day he revealed it. He told everybody like on that little camera thing. Like, you watched the Fred Hampton movie.
Yeah, it's at the end.
At the end, he said he kills himself after he did that. After he told everybody what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Real deal traitor.
Rotten hell.
So she also was saying like this nigga was like super controlling. Like, she was just like, honestly, sometimes like I be one like I'm very advocate of like, you got to listen to the victims and things like that. But sometimes it feel like y'all just be reading off the regular script. Like, y'all just say this, oh, he was a narcissist, he was controlled. What do you think a nigga who's making all this money and being successful is going to want from you?
Do you
like
not think that?
Do you think he's going to want to be your friend?
Abusive men just not have a
track record too, a pattern?
Yeah, they probably just have a behavioral pattern.
I mean, that's true too, but
that's probably what it looks like because people who abuse usually do have a behavioral pattern.
But when does that become a self-fulfilling prophecy?
What do you mean?
Like, where it's like, okay, you say that they have this pattern, and then you just start connecting things and individual incidences to say that, oh, okay, now that's just the pattern. When it's like, no, that's not the pattern. You just found it.
Well, she's saying he was physically abusive, so.
Well, that's the claim from this particular moment. She didn't say he was a long-standing abusive from what I was going through and reading.
Okay.
She was just saying like there were like, for some reason we do this thing with men and women where it's like if a man puts requirements on a woman for him to be in her life, it's like he's controlling her. When it's like he's the one with the options.
I think it's
But he's the one with the options, though.
It gets to a certain point where how many requirements do you have? Because
what does it matter if
there's
you
a
don't have
difference
to do
between there's a difference between having standards and wanting to control somebody.
But I'm saying it don't matter because you don't have to be there. Like, you don't have to be with that person. And like, if a nigga saying, like, this is what she said. She told Grace Jabari that she needs to live up.
Wait, are you saying that if you have more power and more money that you can control people?
No, I'm saying when you have more options, you have the ability to dictate your options in that manner.
Okay.
You're the person who he's the superstar. We don't know who she is from a can of rocks.
No, have no idea.
He's the superstar. So if you want to be on the superstar team, this is what you got to do. Like, okay, there was a story, right? I ain't gonna say my nigga name. It was a friend, and he played professional sport overseas, and he had hit up in a group chat that we had a while ago, and asked me, and he asked us. He was like, "Man, like, I got this little shorty that's trying to hit me up, but I ain't trying to, mess around on my girl or where. What y'all boys think I should do?" Like, he came to us, asked us. I was like, "My nigga, you the professional athlete. You the prize. You do what you want, and she gon' ride regardless." Like, what you mean?
It's a sassy man epidemic. This man
How's that sassy?
You told a man that he's the prize.
Because this nigga obviously forgot.
Sassy.
He obviously forgot.
Men are never the prize.
If you're a professional athlete,
Y'all
you're
need
1% of man. You're a prize.
That's honestly, that's the problem
No,
with
it's not.
y'all now, and that's why the love music isn't hitting the way it used to. Because y'all, for some reason, think y'all are the prize. Y'all aren't.
How are y'all the prize?
Y'all need to do whatever y'all can to chase and scratch and scrape to get the prize that is the woman. It's a trophy wife, not a trophy husband, nigga.
What do you get a trophy for? For doing something.
To show off.
No, you get a trophy for doing something. You don't get a trophy for just existing. You get a trophy for doing something. So this is what you keep forgetting. We're not talking about nigga who, unfortunately, even though we should be talking about this, going back to our last subject, we're not talking about the nigga who cleaning up the stalls or the nigga who doing the cash and checking out. We're talking about a nigga who is a top percentile professional athlete in the world. Like,
you said he was overseas.
That's still a top. That's still a top percentage. Stop that. That's what I'm saying. That's what y'all do. Y'all try to diminish accomplishments. Yeah. Diminish accomplishments.
I am. I'm diminishing.
That's why I said we would be in fucking Jim Crow if it was y'all being Coretta. Cause y'all
definitely
y'all be like, you'd have been like, so that's the speech you gonna give on Washington?
Yeah,
a dream, nigga. That's all you got for these people.
He probably had a garbage ass speech that she edited.
No.
And then it was better.
You think Coretta could read?
Don't do Coretta. Don't do my girl Coretta.
I'm talking shit. I knew she went to college.
Don't do my
She
girl
went to college.
Coretta.
She went to college. I know she could read. She went to college.
She definitely could read.
I'm just bullshitting. But
shout out to my girl Coretta for holding it down while your man
Doc, you
was
can't
out
say that
here.
because y'all don't even believe in holding it down anymore.
Was out here fucking white women.
Yo, if I give the March on Washington and I get the 1940 Voting Rights Act, I get white pussy. I'm sorry.
I feel like, sir, you're a hypocrite.
I'm sorry.
You're
if
a
I
hypocrite.
said my dream is for the little black boys and the little white girls to not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of my character, I get white pussy. Straight up. Straight up.
Fair that you would want to dabble in that, but you should know
Just
that
like-
white pussy lands you in jail.
Just like LeBron James, I'm the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. I get white pussy. Yes, Jules. Allegedly.
No, that happened.
So when you the best at something, that's the least you could get. Because everything else you're giving everybody else. So I want to hear that. That nigga ain't nothing that Jonathan Majors at this time except the alleged striking of the woman though I see has been abusive.
This nigga bag is if you have money as a man, you can just be a garbage person.
You have the options. There's a small percentage of men that have this kind of money. You can either go fuck with the niggas in the street that you're gonna get locked up with and have to do time with, like the bitch who bought the gun for the nigga and now she's sitting in jail. You could do it that way, or you could be the nigga who
You dumb bitch. Why would you ever do anything for a man? That's your fault.
I'm just saying.
Why would you ever go out of your way to do something for a man? Every time in my life that I have gone out of my way to do something to help a man, I've regretted it. If you're a young woman and you learn
This is horrible advice. I just want
and
y'all
you
to know.
learn anything from me, is never go out of your way to help a man. A man in your family, a cousin, a brother, a friend, yes. But a man that you are romantically linked to, do not spit that on that nigga if he was on fire. Don't, because that might be your last little bit of spit. It's gonna be your last little bit of spit, and you're gonna die of dehydration after you spit on that nigga. And then after the fire is extinguished, he's just gonna get up. He's just gonna get up and be on his fucking way.
Get that out of here, yo.
Don't do things for men. You'll always regret it.
No, you probably, honestly, for a lot of y'all chicks and y'all capabilities, y'all should try to do more, because the return on investment on y'all is extremely lower by the moment.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, again, girl math. They don't even know return on investment.
Like
Like the idea that you put money into something and expect something more in return is just foreign to them.
I'm not putting any money into any man. Don't put any money into any man.
And like I said, as men, you can sleep with as many women as gives you consent. That's the fair trade-off. Like y'all want to have this idea where, oh, I'm not doing anything, but then get mad when men treat y'all like the way they historically treated y'all outside of the abuse, like the cheating, the being physical tools in regards to you're just the human jack machine. Like that's like all those things that y'all guys can't, as women, can't be mad about.
Listen, I'm gonna repeat it again. If you are romantically linked, you fucking a nigga, do not financially help him. Period. Done.
And I'll say, if you are 100% providing for a woman, she does not make any noise for you. She needs to not make any noise, and you have the options on being with any woman that gives you consent to their vagina. And she just got to take it and sit there.
The soundboard being in front of him is just so biased, you know? Because he says garbage fucking nonsense all the time, just diarrhea spewing out of his mouth, just like it stinks. It's like I'm nauseous over here. I'm almost throwing up. My eyes are burning. My ears are bleeding. I can't even hear it. I gotta take the headphones off. And then he gives himself a horn.
I deserve it. I deserve the horn every time. All right, so let's do a bet. You want to do a wager? What do you
About
think?
what?
What do you think if, let's say hypothetically, Jonathan Majors is clear of all his charges?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's the longest he's going to remain with Megan Good after said charges?
I think the usual like PR relationship is usually like 14 to 16 months. So 14 to 16 months after
All right,
he's cleared.
What I'm putting on, I want to say 6 months. And within the next year after that, he's going to be with a prominent white woman. That's what I'm wagering.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors is going. You're going to lose the blacks. The black women, definitely.
No, they're going to hate him once that happens, but he's going to sign like a crazy contract with some movie company, and she's like, I don't need these bitches no more. I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a nasty play. I'm calling it right now.
I hope he does get off, though. He has a daughter. He has a little black girl that he does all the things for, so hopefully
He can't be
she
doing.
gets to keep her daddy, and that's all I care about.
Did he value the black woman when he was sleeping with that Neanderthal? calling her a girlfriend, wanting her to be Coretta?
Nah, telling a white woman that you want her to be Coretta Scott King is
That's player though.
unhinged.
That's player though.
It's really unhinged. Like, that's absolutely insane.
That shit is player. All right, we got to get into something else that's a little bit player too. Nelly and Ashanti. They are expecting
Yeah,
child.
she spun the block.
And she got knocked up.
Yeah.
Good for you, Ashanti.
See what happens when you like, damn, you know, I should have
You was shitting on her.
settled for that nigga.
You was shitting on her for doing it. We got a whole clip where you shitted on her.
I'm literally holding the same sentiment.
Oh, okay.
I said, see what happens when you just settle, spin the block and settle.
But she got the baby.
Yeah.
The baby last one didn't get the baby. So she came out. She won.
Yeah. Cause she spun the block and settled
That's not settling though.
for an alleged child abuser.
Is it child abuse? I thought he assaulted somebody allegedly.
Child assaulter.
You can't just be.
What did he
no,
do?
no. Okay, Melissa Ford. You can't just be putting shit on niggas now.
I mean, he did the shit, did he not?
No, he obviously not in jail for it, or he didn't have to pay no civil case. I don't think. Let's hold on before we gonna
What
get.
was he accused of?
We're gonna get into the allegations now. You wanted to jump into.
He pulled up a underage girl on stage once. I don't think that was the thing though.
But that wasn't the charge.
Yeah.
All right. So October 2017, Nelly, born Cornell Hayes Jr., was arrested and charged with second-degree rape, and then 22-year-old college student named
Charged.
Yeah, charged. Nigga, that doesn't mean you were sentenced. Just means the nigga was like, oh, we
There
put
was
these
enough
charges
evidence to charge him.
Well, it depends on the state. Enough evidence because she said it happened in some states. Monique Green.
I'm kidding.
Monique Green claimed he assaulted her on a tour bus and ahead of Florida Georgia Line concert where he was set to perform.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happened with it. So like I said, I wanted to get into this a little bit later because I wanted to at least give them their moment. But since you shat on that, I was going to ask you, could you be, he did settle with the woman too. Could you be with a man who previously had charges like that he settled?
No.
Even if he settled?
Nope.
He would have had to go to court and win it?
Yep. You would have had to fight it.
So you think she nasty for that?
Yeah.
You're very, very, very short with the answer.
I think you're nasty for that. I think that's why I'm saying she settled. Like, first of all, allegedly Ashanti has been through Cassie-like things in the industry. And like was blackballed after dealing with Irv Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But as a woman, I think it's really difficult to be with a man who has any type of like sexual assault, anything in his history, and then he didn't fight it. Like, you have to fight that. You have to have something, because why? I'm going to think, what did they have on their side that you didn't even think that you could win? And then what was that evidence that makes me think that you might have been guilty and that you were just trying to take the easy way out of it if you settled?
No, I definitely could see that.
And then that would like keep nagging at me, and I wouldn't be able to be with you. No. Because then, like, I know it wasn't a child, but like, I wouldn't be comfortable with you around like my child, especially if it was a baby girl.
And then also after that happened, he had two more women accused the rapper of sexual assault afterwards too.
So it was 3 women that accused him.
At this time, yeah, from what I'm seeing. So like I said, it's just,
I don't like that.
And then this one says, let's see. So at the court, Jane Doe, U.S. military service stationed in the UK.
What is it with these rappers, bro? Like, everyone, like, I guess it's women throwing themselves at you on a regular basis, and it's not in a normal way either. Like, women be like, "Oh, like, let me gobble that dick up right now," like, which is not normal.
But I mean,
and then you feel like you can just do what you want after a long time of being at that level for a long time. Like, same thing with like Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Like, why would somebody like that need to sexually assault anybody when it's people. It's you piles of pussy at your feet. You know.
But at the same token, when you're getting it like that and people want to throw it at you, it becomes less valuable then. Like, you don't look at it the same.
That's why it's always a control thing, because the girl that doesn't want to mess with you, that does tell you no, that is pushing you off, like, that's, I guess it becomes different. And people who have that much access to sex, eventually, like we have talked about that before, become sexual deviants. Like, you start wanting more and more, like it starts ramping up. And then to some people it starts ramping up to, like, I don't know, I want to shit on somebody's chest. And I guess, unfortunately, for others, it ramps up to sexual assault.
Yeah. I mean, more often than not, it probably is going to go towards the sexual assault range.
And exacting your power over somebody.
Because that's once you start adding that into it, and to a degree, like, these people really can't even have these kind of relationships.
Because,
like, in a real way, they really can't have relationships with people in a real way, because that power dynamic is always going to exist.
do you think that when you have, like, everything you want is accessible, everyone around you is yes men, you have no wants, when you come across somebody that's, like, pushing back, it's, like, for some reason exciting?
I mean, unfortunately, there is a degree where where it's like a challenge, where it's like, I can't get this like I get anything else, and because of that, it makes me want it more, and then it turns into whatever problematic behavior you would have in that situation anyway.
Yeah, because there's it's so common amongst, like, all of these rich, powerful people, not even just men. Speaking of, there's a bring up what you were going to bring up. I'm going to pull something else.
I was just going to read what the woman said happened between her and Nelly. This is the Jane Doe woman, so this isn't the Monique Green. Mm-hmm. After some time, the woman says Nelly suddenly grabbed her leg and put his hand up her dress without her consent. She says that she then firmly removed his hand and attempted to leave with her friend. Nelly allegedly argued with her, repeatedly tried to prevent her from leaving. The woman says she ultimately did leave. So that was the one allegation. And then in the second allegation, woman Jane Doe says she met at a meet and greet with the opportunity after his performance. He invited her to his dressing room twice. Her friends were allegedly prevented by the security guard from going along. The woman says the second time that they were secluded, Nelly dropped his pants and began masturbating. And he tried to pull off her top without her consent, tried to kiss her repeatedly. The woman whom the suit notes is a petite, standing at 4'11". Leslie tried to evade and refuse him multiple times. He also grabbed her hand and put it on his penis. And it made a fist.
That's just, it's difficult to even, like, hear you read.
Yeah, it's wild shit. Definitely wild shit. So it's like, that's why I just be wondering, like, when you hear these stories, when you see these famous women getting linked up with these guys, it's like, do they consider that? Or was she that desperate to be, like, again, I don't mean to disrespect her like that, but was she that desperate to have a child, to be in this position that she did was like, fuck it. Like, I know this nigga, I've been around.
She's in her 40s now, right?
Yeah.
43.
Like 42, 43.
42, 43. So, I don't know, maybe. And we don't know what she's been through, you know? Like, she obviously didn't have the best relationship with Irv Gotti, right? He was,
I mean, that was like an R. Kelly type relationship.
Yeah, he was emotionally,
R. Kelly, Cassie type of relationship.
Emotionally and not physically abusive. There was another one I was looking for.
Mentally?
But, yes, and mentally abusive. But so I was talking about how people with power in general have this, like, common thread of, like, sexual assault. There's this TikToker, her name is Salah Brooks. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but she has like 6.5 million followers, right? Mm-hmm. And she got popular doing like van life content with her boyfriend. So there's been 5 women who have come forward saying that some of them said that she, and some of them said that she and her boyfriend sexually assaulted them. So she would give them drugs and then sexually assault them. Like, she would, like, straddle these women.
So she was like Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah. Well, no, because she wasn't getting them for her boyfriend. Like, she was doing this on her own sometimes.
Oh, she was out here Bill Cosbying it up solo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, right? And
What do
then-
you get out of that as a woman?
I don't know, but also, look at her. This is her.
Okay. I think I've seen her content before.
Yeah. So there have been, and then this is her and the boyfriend. There have been 5 women who have come out, and basically a lot of them have the same type of like stories. They met up. Some of them were like, there's one girl who was like childhood friends with her, but like she regularly does like harder drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So she would like offer them drugs knowing that like they would be incoherent after doing this, and this is her normal day-to-day.
Like, she's already used to this. This is her vibe.
Yeah, this is her tolerance is already higher for this than the rest of the girls. And yeah, these 5 women have come out and said that she sexually assaulted them, and then she posted a video like super calm,
Super salty.
She was very like clean about everything, like very PR. So yeah, even down to just like regular TikTokers and YouTubers.
No, I mean
This happens.
It's growth, and it gets into something because okay, I want to get into this. I don't know which way to go with it, because it's two different things I want to talk about. We'll skip it since it's something else. I mean, we'll go to this. First, I want to ask: what do you feel? What's your thoughts on getting pregnant at that age for 42? Do you think that's irresponsible? Do you think she should have just charged it to the game?
No, I think it's a little fucked up to say that it's irresponsible, because she can still provide a good life for her child, and she's still going to be there for the majority of her child's life, just not as long as you would want your parent to be around. She's going to be older, like in her child's like teens. So I mean, that's not ideal. It's not the ideal situation. It's like, but people have like 42, 35, like it's not that big of a gap. I don't think it's irresponsible for her. I think
Or selfish?
No, I genuinely think like if you are able as a woman, because like our reproductive systems are so fickle, that if you are able to have a child in your 40s, then it's nothing short of a miracle.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, that's it. It's nothing short of a miracle.
I just wanted to say, for all of y'all out there who keep tweeting about Ashanti being y'all hope and y'all light for y'all late term babies,
she has money.
Y'all are not rich. Y'all are broke.
She has money for fertility treatments, and this is probably something that her and Nelly have been like doing together and made the decision to do for a long time. Does Nelly have any children?
I believe he might have one.
Yeah, so like he probably was, I assume, just as on board as with this as she is. She doesn't have any children. This is her first child.
Oh, hold on, he got 4. This People's Magazine say he has 4 kids.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. Nelly is a father
Okay,
of 4
let me
kids.
take that back on Nelly's part, because he good on the kid part. But yeah, Ashanti was probably she
Okay,
yeah.
hold on. Yahoo's just adding some more. So, according to Yahoo, he adopted 2 of them. 2 of them are like his niece and nephew he adopted.
Okay, so he has 2 biological children
Yeah, he
and
has 2
2
biological and
adopted
then-
children.
Yeah, he has 2 adopted.
Okay.
Niece and nephew. Okay. So yeah.
So Nelly love the kids.
Yeah, a good dude.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Well, we just
Nah.
we did just shit on that nigga.
We just called this nigga. We just called this nigga all type of sexual abusers and shit, and then now he's a good dude. Listen, we
he's
don't
taking
know.
in some problematic kids.
All of this is alleged.
Hey, we just saying. I just had
The
questions.
sexual assault part,
I
but
think this. I want to add this real quick. I want people to know the most thing that we do when we talk about these people here. We bring up their history, their past. We give a little comment on what they doing, and then we ask questions about how that shit pertains to us in regards to life questions.
yeah.
Like, so again, we don't know. He could be a good dude, could be a good dad in a shitty, date. Two things could be true.
There are a lot of people who they dad is a rapist and they didn't know. They were
Karl
upstanding
Malone.
fathers.
Karl Malone.
Like, so you might be surprised that your daddy a nasty man.
My my dad is perfect. He's Jesus Christ. So.
He literally is the sweetest person on the face of the earth.
So I don't know how you men, how you deal with your flawed
Most
fathers,
upstanding man.
with your flawed fathers. All right, so what was another point that I want to get to?
What is next?
No, it was another point I wanted to get to with the old reproducing. It was another
with the old
caveat.
reproducing.
Yeah, I want that old cat shooting out life. So you cool with the nigga being 20 and you 60? What you saying?
You just said 40.
Okay, and when listen to what I said. You cool when the baby is 20.
Oh,
you 60.
That's just you gonna have to be cool with it. Yeah,
man, that shit's not cool, yo. As somebody who has an older parent, I was
about to say your parents old as shit.
Shit, yo.
I'm kidding.
Nah, they gotta get the horns for that. I would love for my parents to be 10 years younger.
Yeah,
like I would love for that.
That is like a fear of yours on a consistent basis.
That's where when I see older women doing stuff like that or older men having kids today, like that's scary.
It's not selfish though. Like your mom wasn't selfish having you.
Oh well, I ain't gonna get
because you.
We'll wait till we have them on the show. We'll get into that story a little bit more of what it was.
You're your father's only child.
Yeah, but also
your mom just wanted to give your father a child.
Okay. Fair, you gonna make me shit on Shirley?
No, don't do that.
Do you wanna make me do? Do I have to discuss the logistics?
No, not on the show.
Okay then. So
I don't think Shirley wants you to discuss the logistics on the show.
Then okay then. So
we gonna stick to.
So then let's okay.
Your mother wanted to give your father a child.
I'll just say the logistics were good. Okay, there was a lot,
and it worked out for them logistically.
A lot of logistic reasons were good for that to happen.
Okay,
I'll say that. I'll say if the logistics weren't there, I might have been just keeping it a bean, yo. Keeping it a bean. I told you they said I might have been special. They told my mom that they might want to terminate me because they said I might be special.
Yeah, we wouldn't be together.
Well, I'd be terminated. I wouldn't be anything.
Oh yeah, so
all right, so let me get into this other question I wanted to ask. This is separate now. This is us jumping on something else. But it's also kind of related. So on the Joe Budden podcast, Melissa Ford recently made a comment about Mason Cam. So what happened was Mason Cam told a story about them hitting a girl at the escort, double teaming a chick and some escorts or whatever.
Yeah.
She then, on their podcast, it gets kind of brought up, and she kind of hits to the point, like, why would they bring that up with the way the climate is right now? And she kind of overstepped where she said, do they know that none of these women were underage?
Yeah, she just brought it up out of nowhere.
So then Cameron and Mace respond to her. Mace kind of violates because he said, on your mama's life, Melissa Ford's parents are dead. Like, he was like, on your mama life, like, don't put no shit like that on me. So I felt like he kind of crossed the line on that end.
I have to hear the context of how he said it, because on your mom's, like, New York nigga shit.
But it was like, I don't know, the way he said it was kind of like he could have, he kind of made it like he was making a point.
If he was like on your mom's type shit, not that serious. But if he was like on your mother's life, that's different. If he said all the words for real.
Trying to see, because everybody has a setup. Everybody has a setup where it's just Cameron and Melissa Ford. But I'm going to play what Melissa Ford said first.
I don't think that's right what you're doing. I don't think that's right.
Well, who's doing?
What you doing? I don't think that's right. Like, them niggas clearly went to a whorehouse and took somebody up out of there.
Says them. And
that's who told the story.
But
that's who told the story.
I get that.
So of course it says them. Who else
is there a distinct possibility that there may have been underage girls in that whorehouse?
That sound like you.
Girl, I love you, but that was crazy.
All right, so let me play what Cam said.
Sharpshooters, and I know be careful.
Riley.
Because I tell you one thing, I know a lot of people are ice.
Snipers and sharpshooters.
Snipers, sharpshooters, and I know people are ice. I have you escorted back up across the border. Be careful. Be careful. And it screams desperation. But we'll get a petition to get you out the country. Cut it out.
I was gonna let you stay, but Killer,
I'll get out the damn country. I'll make 2 calls, man. But I was looking back.
Real quick, Cam and Mace have the podcast with the most interesting set of voices.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they're both their tones are like very distinct and unique, and it low key it don't even matter what they're saying to me. Go ahead.
No, I want to say this because I think first off, Melissa Ford did violate when
when
she brought that up. That was nuts.
She just
see, and I think the problem was for that was because she was leading to a good point. And the point she should have went off to instead of trying to throw some child shit on their jacket was you should have said, let's talk about how these men in these prominent positions need to be more responsible with information that nobody needs to know.
Yeah.
Because that's how conversations can get you fucked up. Because you bringing this up, you talking about bamming on a chick and whatnot, and then now somebody else can say, oh, well, this happened while I was under the influence, or this happened while, like, you running your mouth is what's going to get you fucked up. She just went over the board, which in a way kind of saves them because now everybody's focused on what Melissa Ford is saying rather than maybe we should dive deeper into the bullshit that they was on. But like at the end of the day,
they saying they was running trains in whorehouses.
Yeah, that's kind of what the story was the gist of.
Like, don't nobody need to know that.
And like you trying to do this to show some machismo, some I'm that nigga type of shit. But in the same token, like it goes back to what I said last time. When you living in that kind of life and you actively being part of that sexual deviance and you have a relevant name, that's a recipe for trouble.
Do you think as a man telling you that
a man of means or a normal man?
Just any man.
Rules are different.
Just no. Just a general man. Do you think that a man telling you that he ran a train on another woman makes him any cooler? Like, does that give him any points to you? Do you know any men that would give a man points to? Yeah,
I know there's niggas that would give points to that. To me,
how is that
the
feat?
The only way it would be a feat, it would be women who I would never expect to do that. Like that's the only way it would be some shit like fly shit like that. Like you got some like on some normal nigga shit. Like you got some chick who was in the church and her sister or her friend in the church to bust it down. Like I didn't expect them to do that, and you told me that. Oh shit, this nigga on some.
Yeah, but if
you a rich
get the
nigga
train girl.
Yeah, if you a rich nigga telling me you fuck some escorts, like that's not fly. Like that's not going to be fly the way you think it is.
When I was in high school, there was this girl. Her name was Top. That was her nickname. That shit was crazy. Her father was a whole pastor. But like,
was her name Top because she was sucking dick?
Yes. She was literally like throwing everything crazy. Like it was absolutely insane.
Like it was a sport?
Like the stories I heard about her on a regular basis were crazy.
As a young man, you appreciate that though.
This was like the first like hoe that I knew.
Yeah, that first hoe was always appreciated.
If you run a train on the local hoe, that's not a feat, nigga.
Like there's never been a story or of a nigga telling me him running a train on a chick that it sounded fly. Like nothing about trains sound dope. Like usually the chick that they talking about is mud. Like she ain't really hitting on nothing. Like the nigga who telling it always like the third to the last nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he always the third or the last. Like he's in the last group of niggas telling the story.
How does it feel to be the last man in the train?
I've never conducted myself, so
I'm not asking you. I was asking just if this pertains to you. I want you to comment and let me know. I would like to know.
Yeah, I've never been a conductor. That was never one of my things I wanted to investigate. To me, I never thought it was fly having like another nigga dick in the vicinity of me fucking. Like that just never felt like the move.
Just in the
Like,
general area,
like,
I don't want it near
Like
at
just
all.
just for like my own comfort, but then also like my own paranoia. Cause like, what if she's like measuring us? Like, I don't want her to size me up next to another nigga. And like
and then
what if he's killing my shit? Like,
yeah, what if she's like very obviously enjoying him more than you?
yeah, I don't want that. Like,
Then on your ego, can you get hard again?
I'm telling you, like I'm gonna walk out the room.
Like if y'all taking turns and then you go first, he goes second, she's having a blast, you go third, you can't get hard for that third round if you like, I know I'm giving you something you don't want now,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna be upset when like when he put it in your mouth and it make that extra sound that I can't reach. Like I'm gonna be upset about that. Like I'm like, whoa, my nigga, what the fuck? You hit a gear that I didn't even know was there. I wasn't tall enough for that ride, sir. Why did you?
I'm hearing sounds that I didn't hear when I was doing my part.
How were you able to do that? Like, what are you on?
Oh my God!
So
Now
nah.
you just gonna have to sit in the corner and be a cuck.
Yeah, it was. I was never on those. Like then, like, what if you come first? So then now it's like, now I'm sitting here watching this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many.
You
things
just gonna have to sit in the corner and be a cuck.
I don't want to be in that predicament. So it never was like fucking is not a competition I want to have.
Yeah, I feel like niggas don't think about the logistics of running trains.
No, they do. They're just nasty niggas that can't get it no other way. Cause it was never to me. It was not. Well, see, I said I don't want to tell on myself too much. I got my queen here.
But okay, I've had male friends that wanted to run trains on women. Like that was like a goal that they had, but they didn't achieve the goal. But like they weren't necessarily like I get no pussy niggas. Like they could dip in something when they wanted to dip in something.
Like my friends are like some of the closest people I have in the world. I never want to fuck with any of you niggas. Like ever. I never want to see any of y'all fuck.
You know what?
I never want to like anything that has y'all doing with women. I never want to be a part of it.
Let me shut the fuck up. I don't know if my friends want people to know what I would say.
Just don't say their name.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say their names, but like I have a particular group of friends.
As long as you don't say their name, niggas don't go know.
Okay, but I feel like my friends are a little bit like they wouldn't mind seeing each other's dicks. None of them are gay
shut
though.
The fuck?
None of them are gay though. None of them niggas is gay. All of them love women and vagina. Love women, love vagina, but also don't mind seeing each other's dicks. I don't think that they would mind. I genuinely don't.
That's fucking insane. Wouldn't mind seeing it. That's insane.
But we are special. We special.
That's insane. All right, we about
Shout
to get
out
off
to
of
y'all.
this
That's my niggas.
Do you want to talk about, since we on this nasty shit right now, you want to talk about your boy 4?
Okay, y'all. Really quick because
We're gonna get to something serious.
I didn't know that 4 from Black Ink. I don't know if this is old or not because I was scrolling on the Twitters and I saw like Twitterings of some people talk about somebody fucking a turkey or a chicken. And I was like, is this chicken live or is it a raw chicken? Is it a raw turkey? Like, what is it? So I look it up and it's 4 from Black Ink Crew, Chicago, Chi-Town. That nigga. He was fucking a raw chicken. I think it was a chicken. So then I'm like, bro, I have to look into this. I have to do journalism for y'all. I have to. So now I go and I just type his name into Twitter and I get every which angle of this man's booty hole. Okay? Every angle of this man's booty hole. I did not think that I didn't think that I was gonna get that much of his straight up ass. Like he has videos of him like tooted up. It's always women though. that's like doing stuff with him. But then I see I watch a interview when he's on Lip Service with Angela Yee. So he talked about how like there was like one girl that like ate his ass, and then one girl that like put a finger in, and then like he just increasingly like got more comfortable with it. And your male organs do agree with that.
Stop trying to act like you're trying to convince niggas. Tell the story. Don't try to do it like you trying to offer some shit up. Nigga.
Nah, but like, male organs do agree with that. So that's what he been doing. His OnlyFans content has been him getting strapped down. Have I told that story on this podcast before?
Oh no. Your daddy be listening.
I'ma not. But it's a blast. Listen.
Hold on. Correct. Now you gotta tell
doing the strapping.
No,
I
now
was
you gotta
doing
correct.
the bending.
No.
Okay, I was
now you gotta
doing
tell the story.
bending.
Now you gotta tell the whole story, because now
Okay.
niggas gonna look at me crazy.
Okay, I didn't strap my husband. Okay, this was pre-marriage. But yeah, I've dabbled in that before. There was somebody that I dated on and off for a while that specifically requested that I do that for him because I was somebody that he trusted. So I was like, hell yeah. I had that thing tooted up. Tooted up. Tooted up. Woo. Yeah.
That's disgusting. Like I said, I want to make sure that everyone is aware that was
not my husband.
That was not me at all. Okay.
No.
I was like, you talking about I've done it, and the nigga then looking at
He
me
would
and shit.
literally domestic abuse me.
Oh, I see. Look at you trying to put Chris Brown shit on me. Just say this man staying on business. Like, you could have said something foul like that, but you want to talk about, you want to put some shit that's gonna fuck up my jacket.
I feel like that proves how standing on business you are.
All right, here she go.
How standing on business this is you is for real.
Here she go. And see, now I can't even talk about the next topic I wanted to talk about with Lenny Kravitz.
I really did that shit. That shit was really crazy.
I don't know why you saying it like you something you should be proud of. You like the girl from the season 2 of
Nah, but
of
like
Shameless.
actually doing the bending is crazy because the power I felt from penetrating that man,
and that's what we still trying to work a lot of that out. We trying to
was absolutely insane.
We trying to get that was some trauma for her.
No, it was not trauma.
You're not supposed to feel that ever. You don't have those parts, so
that shit was crazy. That's
a problem. That's problematic.
I was like, I'm doing this.
That's problematic.
This is me right here.
And that man,
I'm doing this.
And then you lost all respect for the man. So like what was even won in the battle? Nigga opened himself up to you just to be disrespected.
Nah, because you know what? Before that, it was one of those like, have you ever had one of those situations with somebody like, if neither of us ever find somebody that we actually want to be with for real, I'll settle and have a child with you.
So like a Robin and a Ted?
Yes. That was that situation for me until I did that, and I was like, nah, I don't know if I want you to be the father of my child.
You gotta be like intersex when you into that kind of shit, yo.
Nah. Shout out to...
I don't even like poop going out my ass.
I have no idea what he's doing with his life. Shout out to that nigga, I guess.
Like, poop coming out your butt don't feel good. I don't see how anything coming out, going into an exit feels good. Like, I just always thought the gay guys did.
It's a gland in there that you can tickle a little bit.
Like, I always felt like gay guys did it because there was lack of options. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
it
where
feels
else you
good.
Put it at?
We need to interview a gay about anal sex.
About bottom behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Since you want over here to talk about booty secretions, we might as well just get into Lil Nas X now.
Transition king.
Telling you, true pod god over here, and that boy Lil Nas X then made a Christian song, young. Hey,
and all he did was put out a snippet. I didn't know that he didn't even put out the song yet.
I'm going to tell y'all this, young. When it's all said and done, Lil Nas X is going to be one of the top 5 greatest artists of all time. I'm going to put that out there. No, I swear, top 5 of all time. Because
Antic-wise, he's great.
No, it's not. The music is good.
The music is good.
Every music
wise, he's great.
No, the music is on par with the antics. Everything that he's put out still gets pushed. That dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
The shit with Jack Harlow, like all of his music, the shit that he pushes single wise gets pushed, cause it's good shit.
He still has that whole marketing team and everything behind him.
I think
they
it's him.
believe in him.
I think it's him off the dome. Pause if that's needed because of things. I'm just saying. Like I honestly feel like this the when I just actually been sitting back and looking at him, like he's what all y'all niggas claim y'all want to be. These artsy niggas who claim like, oh, I want to change my style, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and then y'all shit be ass. Like this nigga really does it. That fucking little I don't want to play it because I don't know if he copyrighted and all that shit, but that little snippet that he did, getting the Christians all riled up, was grade A material.
He's definitely a talented kid, and then all of the antics behind him make it even more entertaining.
And I think he dropped some other snippets too, because I went on his TikTok page, and he was eating. Like he was really going in.
You a Lil Nas fan, period.
I might be.
Ally.
I might be.
Yes, baby.
I'm a loose cigarette over here.
What does Lil Nas call his fans?
Bundles of sticks.
You a little
You can't say that. I gotta delete. I gotta edit that.
I'm an ally.
That means you get free reign.
And you said bundles of sticks.
I
That's
said
literally what that means.
I said everything but it though. That's just like saying the N-word. You can say everything but the N-word.
There's no like nigga doesn't mean anything
You
else.
can say
though.
Negro. White people can say Negro.
But it still means what it means.
Yeah, it still means what it means.
But I said still
you dropped the
also
whole
means
thing.
but I didn't drop the whole thing.
You dropped the half. You dropped his cousin.
I didn't drop.
You dropped his nickname.
I didn't drop the get.
You dropped the nickname.
Boo. It's strict as fuck over here, apparently.
I'm just keeping it a bean though with this nigga, because like I said, it's the everything he like, the way that his music sounds, the way it's produced, it be killing anything the rest of these people in the industry do. Like his art in regards to his performances, the videos are always top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Like bro really
the creative direction is definitely on point when it comes to Lil Nas.
Like bro really be in charge, and I feel like he has a large say on what he's producing, because the way he puts it out is it still feels real organic to the ground, but it's still organic and it's really like legit. Like everything about it, it's just I can't get mad anymore. And like I feel like anybody else now, y'all are just like haters. Like all y'all niggas calling them sodomites and all that other shit. Y'all niggas just some haters because y'all shit don't slap.
He said he put out one snippet of him trying to like ask God for peace, and 5 Christian rappers made diss songs about him from their mother's basements.
And they did. I watched one of them. Like y'all niggas are pathetic.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Yo, Christian rap is already like the shits. Like that's like poo-poo bullshit. And then y'all niggas trying to diss niggas on wax?
I feel like y'all are dragging it doing Christian rap in the first place. I feel like y'all should just leave that whole genre alone.
Did y'all ask what would Jesus do before y'all did that?
He wouldn't
put that trash out.
Christian
I promise
stuff
you.
On trap beats. It just feels wrong.
I mean, he might put it on a trap beat, but that shit was slap.
That's like putting nuns on stripper poles in they full thing. You know, like they're still not naked and it's taking a lot of core strength. It's the same talent, but it just feels wrong, even though it's cleaner.
I feel like the Christian rap niggas been waiting for this. They've been waiting for him to tiptoe the line.
They definitely have.
So that they could do this, because they already been taking shots at him. But it's like, y'all will take shots at Lil Nas X, but then won't take shots at these other rappers talking about killing their community. Y'all don't say them by name. Y'all don't call them demons. It was a whole bunch. King
And
Rock.
then Cardi B caught a stray in one of the disses.
Well, that goes to what I always say. Especially when it comes to black men, they will show accountability to two groups and two groups only. Should I say the beep version or should I say the clean version?
Say the beep version and then the clean version.
So when it comes to the black men, and they will only hold accountability to two groups: the and the hoes, and for the clean version, the gay men and the women. Only two groups that they ever hold accountable for anything.
Other than that, you get away with whatever.
If you're a black man and you do something wrong or accused of doing something wrong, you will see many black men get on their knees and perform fellatio in a manner of trying to get you out of that.
Yeah.
They will try to do any mental hula hoops, try to act like anybody is to blame but you and your accountability.
I
and
think
it's disgusting.
They want to be able to think that they could get away with this if it might be them.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Sometimes I can understand where it's like feels like, oh, these people are targeted and things of that nature, but a lot of y'all niggas not. A lot of y'all niggas is just nasty. And y'all are just having y'all chickens come to roost. It's just what's happening. Like I'm not holding no more. Y'all calling me a white knight on this thing? Nah. I ain't holding my tongue on none of this shit. I promise you. I'm always gonna keep it a bean on all of this. Y'all niggas are nasty and y'all are inconsistent. And y'all are disgusting and y'all can't read. No child left behind, niggas. Y'all not me sound like Charles White.
He gathered y'all all the way up.
Y'all make me sound like Charleston White now.
You be sounding like him sometimes.
Just to the stupid niggas.
Other than the beating women part.
Yeah, I don't beat them. You just send them on their way. You heard about Philly? Philly's attack. You like that? Send them on your way.
Philly what?
Hey, Philly is banning the ski mask.
Oh yeah, I did. Very anti-black.
AKA
very
the shiesty.
anti-black rhetoric.
You know what I found out though? Because I was doing some Google regarding like laws and on about concealing your identity in public.
Mm-hmm.
In Georgia, you know you can't do that. Like it's illegal if you're wearing a mask for anything other than when we had the pandemic or in a costume.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could go to jail for wearing a mask.
I didn't know that.
Like being out in public. Like if you just had the like literally the kids walking around with the shiesties on could get arrested or at least a ticket for wearing a mask. You're not allowed to conceal your identity in public. And I think that's crazy. Like you would think that if I'm at a public park, I'm walking around, like I can say if I'm going into a business.
So that changes it. It has nothing to do with the race thing if states have been doing this pre-shiesty. This is like a, what is it? Like a privacy thing. It's a privacy issue.
Well, to me, it borders on that because it's like, what rights do you have? Because I think in regards to the law in Philly, it had mostly to do with going into
public spaces.
I think more so like stores and like malls and stuff like that. I didn't really hear it in the wording where it was like, oh, if you went to the park, you couldn't wear a shiesty to the park.
Yeah.
Because people wear that when they jog. Like that's what it's for. Like that's partly
and
what
it
it's
gets
for.
cold there.
Yeah, like, but I didn't know that literally concealing your stuff like that. Like I was reading the laws for Georgia. Like you literally can't do that. Like most police aren't going to enforce, especially during the winter and stuff like that.
I wonder how many states it's illegal to conceal your identity in.
Yeah, like I thought that was so. I think that should be something you should be able to protect in public. Like if I'm not going into a store, I'm just walking down the street or something like that. Like I should be able to conceal my identity if I don't want people to know who I am.
Huh.
It's crazy.
I'm just trying to see.
What I did was I Googled rights around concealing your identity. And then it talked about mask laws, and it specified like unless you have particular reason to be wearing a mask.
Yeah, it's illegal in Georgia.
Yeah, you cannot wear a mask unless it's Halloween or for a particular.
They're called
reason.
stop and identify states.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a lot of them.
I never knew that. That had something I always thought you at least had some type of right in public to protect your identity.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. God damn. Is this just all of them?
It seems like it. That's what I mean, from everything that I looked up, it was like, this is common practice, and I was just shocked to know that.
Yeah, it's not all 50 states, but it's a good amount of them.
Is Texas on there too?
Texas is not on here.
Oh, that's surprising. But not also.
Yeah, so New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York is one of them. North Carolina, North
I knew
Dakota,
Maryland and D.C. did that. Maryland and D.C. did it a while ago.
Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island. Oh, Texas is one of them. Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
And just to educate some of you people out there who are going to be like, oh, what do you mean this is going to affect black people? Young black kids, they're not going to listen to this. So they're still going to, especially in Philly, they're going to still wear their shiesties. And all now that's going to happen is you're going to now give the police the right to exercise violence onto the kids.
Yeah.
That's all that's going to happen. He's going to say, take it off. And then he's going to end up frisking them and checking them and doing all some other bullshit, violating their constitutional rights.
Oh, my God. I can already, I really hope that some kid doesn't get killed and there's not a whole, protest with a bunch of, hundreds of black people in shiesties marching in Philly.
That would be lit, though. You can't even act like that wouldn't be hard. I mean, not for the reason.
But somebody would have to die for it, which I don't want.
Yeah, I wish we could just do that without the death.
It would the aesthetics of all the photos would be hard as shit, and the history books would be very aesthetically pleasing.
Well, shit, not the way these history books going the way we letting Texas do.
I mean, not the ones in Texas.
Well, so you know how
the history books in Texas.
You know how textbooks work in the States, don't you?
No, I don't. Do they get to each pick their own?
No, this is what happens. So most states and most counties and stuff like that around the country operate off of what one state does. So generally one of the bigger states is Texas. So when Texas orders books, what they do is most of the countries around the state, around the nation, order from the same place that Texas. Because if Texas orders a bunch of books, that means the rest of the books are going to come cheaper. Because they have to make so many, you get the wholesale thing. So that's why when Texas does stuff like that, in regards to choosing,
that's why I'm sending my child to a charter school. But continue.
That's why Texas choosing books is so important, because what books they pick usually is a reflective of the entire country. So when they say they're taking shit out of their books, that means it's going to happen around the whole country, and a lot of that history. Yeah, that's why it even makes the news, because that's how big it is. It literally affects the rest of the country. But no, like I said, this shicey shit is it's. I understand what they're trying to do, but y'all always do the wrong thing, because y'all try to control people rather than encourage them. Instead of trying to get them to do the right thing by giving them incentives, we punish them for doing stuff that we don't want them to do, because then it makes their lives harder and makes us more money.
And psychologists have already learned time and time again that positive reinforcement works better than negative reinforcement.
That's all it does. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
And I don't know why we can't enact that as a government.
All right, man. We got to talk about this house explosion before we wrap up. We can do some more things in a little bit, but there was an explosion in Arlington, Virginia, of a house. It was an Asian gentleman. I believe his name was Wu or Yu, from what I saw. This motherfucker got an extensive list. He's had operations in the government. There's been a lot of accounts of him having paranoia issues, where he was having his kids and his wife sued. He was suing his wife and his kids, talking about they was violating his human rights. And he was suing their employers. So his kids is this nigga was going off. It looks like the deep end.
I didn't look into this story.
Yo, I've been reading up so much stuff about this. It looks like there was a story, either he was shooting at the police or the police was shooting at him. A flare goes off, and next thing you know, this I think it was a duplex completely explodes. Almost like there was gas, carbon monoxide, anything flammable, that kind of flammable gas was just sitting in there. Whatever, either from the flare or when he shot the gun and just expired. this shit looked like a movie. Like, I would have thought Michael Bay was in it somewhere filming.
No, definitely. It looked like a Michael Bay production. The footage was absolutely insane.
And there's still a lot of information still coming out, so I'm going to do some more reading up on them and, fill y'all in. But this shit is nuts.
The police are literally villains.
He was emailing the FBI. And they were telling him, bro, we can't do nothing for you. This is a civil, like they said, we can't help you, sir. This is a civil case. If you think something's happening, you need to take these people to court. But the FBI, this is not federal, my nigga.
That's hilarious.
He was going through it, though. But, like, I just hate when, like, niggas be having, like, Joker level plans, like, from Dark Knight, and then just be like, you didn't execute that right, nigga. You're supposed to get them in the house.
Oh, so he was supposed to.
No, that's if I'm him, I'm trying to get at least 25 of them in the house. So they goes like that. Like, I'm not trying to just me in the house.
When I saw this, I just automatically blamed the police. I was like, oh, the cops done blew this man's house up.
Nah, they don't know what happened yet. They haven't confirmed what happened, but it looks like either like a gas leak kind of fire because of how it exploded. It was like a gas leak, either kind of fire.
There had to be a gas leak because
or he had some type of explosives in there. Like, he had some serious explosives. That didn't look like some pipe bomb.
It was all encompassing and very quick.
That was a lot of fire.
Yeah.
Like, that was something was igniting that.
So.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I can't wait
to
hear more about this story because this is crazy.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna fill y'all in.
What else do we have to talk about? Because I kind of want to wrap it up.
No, we can wrap it up. We had the Ruby Rose thing, but that shit wasn't really much. Did you do the Winnie Parker? Did you want to get into that? Because we didn't talk about Lenny Kravitz either, so we don't got to get into that. All right, man, we're gonna wrap this up here, man. It's been a long show. We got y'all in here for 2 hours. Y'all been rocking with us. Mm-hmm. We just want to thank y'all, man. Like, we've been growing a lot. A lot of people have been, a lot of people been shitting on us, but a lot of people have been giving us encouragement. We just want to know, you can suck our dicks, because we going up and we going to the top. Me and her.
You can literally kiss my ass.
Like, we really coming for this spot. If y'all gonna hate on it, fuck it. We don't give a fuck.
Honestly, if you be in these comments hating and being mad, most of the time, we don't even see them.
Just know it's a ticking time bomb to our success. That's what happened in Bro House. All right, man. We out of here, man. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. You're with the Talk F&F team. And we out of here.
Love you guys. Bye.